Your first year of dental school might be the most overwhelming year of your life. You're suddenly expected to learn an insane amount of information, develop hand skills you've never practiced before, and somehow still maintain a life outside of school. I've now graduated dental school and I'm currently in orthodontics residency. And in this video, I'm gonna give you the ultimate survival guide to your first year of dental school. This is everything that I wish I knew before I started. What's up, everybody? My name is Dr. Eli and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to the channel, I'm a first year orthodontics resident, and just last year I graduated from Boston University Henry M. Goldman School of Dental Medicine. On this channel, I make vlogs of my orthodontics residency journey. I previously made vlogs of my dental school journey, and I make videos with advice for pre-dents and dental students who are looking to get to where I am today. So if that's something that interests you, please make sure you subscribe, like the video, do all the things. Make sure that this video and this channel reaches all the people that need it. So I know that going into dental school is a very worrisome and nerve-wracking moment of people's lives. A lot of people don't know what to expect. They just know that it's a doctorate degree and it's hard, but you've never been in dental school before. You don't know what it's like. Maybe you've watched some of my vlogs before and you've got a little glimpse of what it's like, but you've never experienced it and you have no idea what to expect. I'm here to help you with that in today's video. So let's start off by just resetting your expectations of what dental school is like. Number one, dental school is not undergrad. You have to remember a few key things. You can't memorize everything. Everyone around you was a top student and you have to learn how to study efficiently. The students that struggle the most during their first year are the ones who try to do everything like they did when they were in undergrad, pulling the all-nighters, memorizing all the slides. That's not gonna cut it in dental school. You have to be able to apply the information. You have to sleep on the information, and you gotta start early. So first things first, I encourage you to keep your grades up even if you don't think you're interested in specializing. Just leave the doors open because you never know how things are gonna go once you finally get into the clinic. You may think, oh, I know I don't wanna specialize. Oh, I love general dentistry. But then you start actually doing the work and you're like, I don't know. Or you just find that you really love one specific thing, but you've already closed that door so early in your first year that you no longer have that option. So I would say going into dental school, go in with the mindset that you want to keep your grades as high as possible, just so that you can keep all options available to you down the line. Sorry to interrupt this video, y'all, but I just have to tell you, have y'all heard the good news? You haven't heard the good news? Well, good news is I am now a JANU ambassador, which means you can use the link in the description of this video or the link in my bio if you're not watching this on YouTube, and you can save 20% off your next pair of scrubs. Go to janu.com/DrEliDMD and you can save 20% on your next pair of scrubs, and I get a little commission for it. So I guess it's a win-win situation for both of us, right? You get these stylish scrubs, you get to save a little money, and I get to get a little money. Sounds good to me. So go shop JANU scrubs at www.janu.com/DrEliDMD. Now let's get back to the video. Now I know, a lot of you think, oh, I want to do this. And a lot of you think, I don't want to do anything. And you know, it can be very beneficial to have that figured out early, because if you know you don't want to specialize, you may not care so much about your grades. Or if you know you do want to specialize, like if you're going to try to specialize in oral surgery or in orthodontics, then you know that you can take that standardized test as early as possible just to knock it out. But trust me, whether you know or you don't, you'll never go wrong by just trying to do the best that you possibly can and keeping your grades as high as you possibly can. So while we're talking about grades, one of my first tips are to study smarter, not harder. Like I said, this isn't undergrad. Memorizing, cramming, all-nighters, that's just not gonna cut it. Figure out what works for you first. For me, I went to a school where they recorded all of the lectures, and I found out very early that rewatching lectures is what did it for me. Number one, I zone out in class. It's easy for me to lose track of where the teacher is and just completely lose the rest of the lecture. So I would go over my notes while I rewatch the lectures on 2x speed instead of doing things like Anki and flashcards, because I found out early that those just don't work for me, but they may work for you. Try everything in your first month and figure out what helps you perform the best and stick to that. You don't have to do what your classmate is doing because it works for them. You just may operate differently. Every dental school out there has some type of test bank or question bank or things that you can ask upperclassmen for. Use them to your advantage. As soon as you get there, make friends with the upperclassmen. They're there to help you. They've done it before and they know exactly how things work at your school. So as a D1, you gotta utilize the big little system or whatever your school has in place and let those students help you. Number 2, don't fall behind. Like I said, you don't want to be cramming. This isn't undergrad. You got to get ahead of the material. Study every day. Even if you can only put in an hour or 2, just recall the information as early as possible so it sticks with you for longer. One thing I knew that worked for me is that I could only give a good hour or 2 of studying during the weekdays because I was so tired from school and I still wanted to leave a little bit of space for something for myself, which was going to the gym. I used to treat my weekends as very heavy study days. I would wake up and study 6 to 8 hours every day on the weekend because I wasn't doing anything else. I still could go to the gym and then lock in for 6 hours or so and just treat it like a work day. And then you can still go out at night and have fun with your friends. And which leads me into my next tip. Find your group of people early. Your dental school classmates are the people you're gonna lean on because you trauma bond together. You're all going through it together. You can have fun together. You can study together. You can lean on each other when you need help. And those will really be the people that you come to find as family while you're in dental school. So find your group of people early and don't turn your back on them. Help each other out. Next thing, get used to the lab work humbling you, but don't let it affect you too much. You should go back and watch my first day in sim lab vlog. I always refer to that vlog because it reminds me of where I started. We all start off as people who have never done dental work before. Some of your classmates may have been his assistants. You may have had a hygienist or 2, but no one has cut a class 2 prep. No one's done an amalgam prep. You're supposed to start off bad. You've never done it before. Don't put the expectation on yourself that you're gonna be the best at everything the first time you try it, because you're not. Let me tell you right now, in dental school, you're not. There's going to be something that humbles you and you just gotta roll with the punches. The key to getting better is putting in those hours. When you play a video game, when you learn a new skill, when you learn a new sport, how did you get better? Practicing. And no, that didn't mean going to your sports practice after school and that's all you did. No, you had to go to the gym on the weekend. You had to put in the extra hours after practice. That's how you really get better. Before, like I said, you gotta protect your mental health and do something for yourself every day. I feel like I did a great job in dental school avoiding burnout because I made sure to leave time in my day every single day to do one thing for myself, and that was go to the gym. Now, how did I do that? I cut back on other things. I didn't watch as much TV. I didn't hang out with friends on the weekdays. I went to the gym for an hour or 2 and I locked back in after, and that's how I was able to protect my mental health and avoid burnout. Trust me, I learned very early that studying all day, every day is not conducive to my mental health, and I wasn't going to put good hours studying in just because I was sitting behind a computer. Break your studying up into chunks. Take a break and do something for yourself, and you will study more efficiently and have better results. My next tip is not to compare yourself to your classmates. And I know that's hard, especially going to a dental school that has a ranking system or isn't operating on pass-fail. You naturally compare yourself to others, but you will be better off if you stay in your own lane and focus on yourself, because everyone is going to graduate and become a dentist, and you are up to deciding what kind of dentist you become. Are you going to be the kind of dentist that's always worried about what dentist X down the street is doing? Or are you going to be the kind of dentist that makes sure you're doing the best in your practice, bringing in the type of patients that you want to attract, and putting forth your best effort every single day? That has nothing to do with what dentist X down the street is doing. The feeling of competition is natural. We are all human beings, and that's an innate feeling that we have. But you gotta put your pride to the side, forget about all that, and focus on becoming the best clinician that you can. Because what you learn in dental school directly affects your future income, your future ability to own a practice, your future ability to get a good job, etc. So treat it like that. During your first year, you're gonna have the opportunity to go to a lot of different events, lunch and learns, have different social clubs in school that you can join. I advise you to find a community through those different avenues. Just like undergrad, you gotta find your space, you gotta find your people and the people you mesh with. That will make your dental school journey so much easier, both inside and outside of school. I highly recommend getting involved in school early on, and don't spread yourself too thin. Find the people that you mesh with, get involved, and it will never hurt to just ascend in those organizations. Maybe you can become president of a club at school someday. Last but not least, congratulate yourself. Pat yourself on the back. You've gotten into dental school. That's the hard part. Now you just gotta make it through. Don't get me wrong, dental school is hard, but you did all this work so that you can get to this point. Don't let anything stop you now. Look, y'all, I'm back in my sit down video era. If you like this video, please leave a comment and let me know. I can make a video like this for all different years of dental school. You know, first year is all about the didactics. You barely do any dentistry. You may have 1 or 2 labs, but second year is when you really get into the labs and you really start learning about the different areas of dentistry. And then third year is when you get into the clinic and it's a whole new ball game. I can make a video like this for every year of dental school if y'all want me to, but I need you to leave a comment down below so I know that it's really benefiting y'all. If you're looking for a glimpse of what dental school is like, I encourage you to check out my dental school vlogs playlist. And if you're interested in specializing, you can check out my ortho residency vlogs playlist as well. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.